Welcome to another episode of the YAWG Pod. We're surprised we made it this far too, as on a weekly occurrence that we reported another episode. Opening up this week's episode, we have our own Joshua Vowen.
Okay, why'd you do it like that? Depending on when we release these, I don't know if the listeners will know this, but Matthew, you may recall, even you listeners, how annoying he was to try and convince me and Paul to watch The Boys. I started it at the third season, episode 1, because Amazon Prime is dumb. Now, I started watching the show. Okay? So has Paul. But for punishment and as retaliation, I'm never talking to you about it. Okay? I'm never going to talk to you about it. I'm just going to watch the whole thing. Me and Paul are going to have fun little conversations, what characters we like, what happened in your episode, where you at. But right the second Matthew comes around, no more. No mas. I can't let you. I mean, the begging. The references that no one got. You didn't care. You just kept sending them.
I got a rebuttal to that for Matthew. Matthew knows. Usually I'll take Bowen's side on things, and we'll team up against Matthew. Not this time. Okay? I already know why you started watching it. It's because Matthew isn't cool enough. All of a sudden, Paul hops on the train, and Bowen's back on it now. Okay, maybe you and Paul had a little conversation. Hey, Bowen, you should really watch it. Okay, Bowen's watching it now because he buddies with Paul. Okay,
yeah,
that
Paul
ain't going
did start
down.
watching.
You ain't slime.
Like,
okay. You ain't sly. Okay, you can play your little games, but you being caught.
But I don't like that I have TV shows because anytime I get a TV show, I have an addictive personality. Okay, it's not diagnosed, but I think at this point we all can tell. I am up every night just binge watching it. I can't not binge it. I don't have any kind of self discipline. I just watch it. I just keep watching it. I've been up. I have to work. I worked every day this week. I was up like 3 o'clock the other day in the morning. I have a problem. That's why I just watch podcasts. It's an okay show. It's not. I don't want you to get all hippity because I'm binging it. Okay, I would binge the show regardless of how good it was. It's fine.
My rebuttal is that you're fine to act like that, but Paul, the character you most remind me of in that show is the Deep, and we'll leave it at that. Into our next topic. So I had these planned as like episodes.
He's like the worst.
Topics themselves. He is the worst.
Actually, he's not the worst. He just he kind of sucks, but he's not the worst.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You think that he isn't the worst, but he sucks.
No, I'm pretty far into it at this point.
All right,
I don't want to say because it's embarrassing.
No, you can't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Hot top. So this is going to be just the theme of our show. You're asking the wrong guys. We're just going to give our quick hot takes that we have on anything that you can think of. My first one, I'll start it off because this makes me angrier than anything in the world, especially because I've been seeing it a lot on my TikTok now is basically just people cooking food and people who say veg instead of vegetables. It's the stupidest thing ever. Just say the word vegetable.
I didn't
like a lot of times they'll say, I had some chopped veg for my side. I'm like, just say vegetable. It's not hard. Or veggies, that's almost as bad, but veg, gross. Puke in my mouth.
Especially if the voice that Boone hates says it too.
Yeah.
TikTok, that's just a double whammy.
Mm-hmm, double
that
whammy.
was on my, that was one, I'll just go ahead and say that was on my hot take. TikTok is not, I wrote it down. TikTok is not entertaining. It is, in fact, annoying. In every aspect of the word, there's no entertainment value. That is my hot take, and I stand by it right there.
I don't think it's annoying.
It 100%
it's got
is
like
annoying.
all of America hooked.
It's too fast. It's too fast paced. It's just dumb. It's all dumb. It's all dumb.
I just use it for like recipes now. Like I just watch it, and it's basically just food videos now. I train my algorithm.
Papa Rogi.
This isn't even coming
St.
like
Rogi's.
I know I sound like some old guy who doesn't want to watch it. That's not it. I literally have tried. There's been content that I want to watch. They'll talk about some car. Okay, cool. Talk about some movie. Okay, cool. I try to watch it, and it's 15 seconds of someone telling me some useless information, and then they put some dubbed over voice.
Or some stupid song added to it, and I'm supposed to like it all. So I'm just supposed to...
No, sir. Okay, no, sir. It needs to end now. He's in. TikTok's done.
I don't understand why TikTok, Reels, YouTube thing, whatever. None of them let you like rewind either or fast forward. Like if you see one that's like 30 seconds long and it just has one funny part you want to watch again, but I don't
you have
want
to
to watch
rewatch it.
video,
You have to rewatch it. You have to rewatch
thing,
it to
yeah.
see it again.
Bowen, you can fast forward and rewind in TikTok.
Okay, I don't have TikTok. Okay, I'm using Instagram and Facebook or YouTube.
Oh, you
now.
deleted TikTok just to have recycled TikTok on your Facebook?
At least they're not. I don't want China in my phone. Okay, I want them out.
China's already in your phone. Congratulations, you killed.
What
Bowen.
I was trying to say was St. Rogies the other day with Theo Vaughn. He was on his podcast. It was a YouTube highlight they posted where he was like he read the terms and conditions of TikTok and like everything that they have access to on your phone. And
Are you saying Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
What'd you call him?
Papa Rogie, St. Rogies.
Okay.
It's a full-on cult
not
now. It's a cult.
My next take. This is not
I didn't
at
get to go.
McKenna, but McKenna is the only one that sort of like believes in them. And not that. Okay, this is gonna be a longer hot take. Fad diets are dumb. And what I mean by that is that the only way to lose weight, this is the laws of nature, is to eat less calories than you burn. Now, some diets help you eat less calories than you burn. Some diets may even make you burn more calories. But no matter what, unless you eat less calories than you burn, you will not lose weight. And the statements that McKenna has made twice, we've had this argument twice. Once when we lived together at Alicia 4 years ago, and once at Boone's Cookout a couple of weeks ago. She said, my mom's friend does intermittent fasting and she eats whatever she wants between 10 and 8 and she loses weight. And that's just wrong. You can't eat. You can eat whatever you want, but
10 and 8, who's eating outside of those times anyway?
Or 12 to 8, something like that. It was like a time period. But anyway, she's like, she eats whatever she wants. And she may eat whatever she wants, but whatever she wants is less calories than she's burning. But that's the only way to lose weight. Now, keto it's a diet, but it's not, you're still, like, you can't eat more calories than you burn and lose weight on keto. It's just a different
there are things that can affect your metabolism. Like they say you're not supposed to eat a couple hours before you go to bed. That can hurt your metabolism.
Yeah, but
so there are other things. Like there's things, I know.
But you still, you still have to eat less calories than you burn. That's what I'm saying. Things can affect it, but you can't just eat whatever you want. The other thing is this one that bothers me a lot. So keto is the act of eating so few carbs that you go into ketosis so that your body burns fat instead of carbohydrates for energy and you lose fat faster. There's this new diet called lazy keto where you just eat more carbs and you don't go into ketosis. Why call it lazy keto if it's not ketosis? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's just a low carb diet.
What is it? Is that literally just nothing?
It's a low carb diet, no, not low enough to go into ketosis, but they call it lazy keto. It's just there's already a name for that. It's called the Atkins diet or the low carb diet. Anyway, they're dumb. They annoy the crap out of me. And then even more TikTok people were like, just eat protein, you lose weight. That's not true either. You have to eat less calories than you burn, no matter what. Oh, then there's this guy Boone. I don't know if you've heard of him, but you probably know him. His name's Liver King. He's really annoying.
I haven't heard of him, but it sounds annoying from the name.
Anyone got another hot take?
I like your rant, Matthew. We might need to revisit this in a future episode because I just felt like you were really charged up, and when you told me about it or my late looking at the topics, I didn't have that many in mind. Like you just apparently you were really charged up, and that's good. My next one is
I've been writing down.
Well, hold on. My next one's one that I think we all agree on. That's what I'm saying. It's a hot take, but it's not. There's no. I need some fury behind it, so I'll have to build some up because I have hot takes. I just can't think of them. But my next one is one that I know people disagree with, but not necessarily us. I genuinely think this is not some mental thing. I tasted regular Coke or regular things recently. I genuinely think diet tastes better than regular. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my taste buds. I just genuinely do. Like I could taste regular Coke, and I'm like this is what happened in vacation. We were driving down. Actually, no. This happened stopped at a Mexican restaurant. They brought they brought Cokes to us. I had ordered a Diet Coke. Owen, her brother, ordered a Coke. Well, they mixed them up, and he apparently, I didn't know this. I take a drink, and I'm like, mine tastes a little funny. And I was thinking that. I just thought in my head, didn't really say it out loud. This is how crazy it is. No one would believe it, but I thought in my mind, I was like, this doesn't taste sweet. This doesn't taste sweet. And then Owen tastes his, and he's like, oh, this is definitely not Coke. It tastes like there's no sugar in this at all. And I was like, he's like, so unless all of a sudden they don't put sugar in regular Coke, this one ain't mine. So I was like, oh, we must have got our switch. So we switch. I drink mine. And I'm like, dang, that
seems very sassy.
That's really sweet. And then he tastes his, and he's like, and he was happy. I was like, it's amazing how opposite we both took that. But either way, I think diet tastes better than regular.
Here's my stance on it. I drink diet drinks too. I grew up drinking diet drinks, so sort of that. But I don't like sweets, and when I drink a regular drink, it just tastes like I'm drinking like actual sugar, and it makes it makes my tum hurt because they're too sweet to me, and that's different. Like I know you thought it wasn't sweet, but I think they're too sweet. It's like drinking it's like a dessert almost, like a regular soft drink. And it just,
I've got one.
So
you guys skipped me last time twice now. I haven't even got to go yet.
You got to interject. They're hot.
Chocolate ice cream is not good. Not only is it like is it not just like okay, I don't like it. It's not good. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste like chocolate. I don't know what it tastes like. People love it. It's ridiculous.
I don't like chocolate ice cream. I always get vanilla. I like
it's
chocolate.
It's not
ice
not
cream
good.
I don't like hot fudge.
I'd never choose it. I would never choose just chocolate ice cream.
But it's so popular though.
Oh, it is. All of McKenna's
so
family thinks it's the best, and I'm like, "What are y'all doing out here?
It's not good. I don't like.
Here's a hot take. See, now I'm getting fueled up. If you put a nut in a chocolate bar, you are dumb. Okay, I hate almonds, cashews, peanuts. That's dumb. I don't want that. That is dumb. I like chocolate on its own and the peanuts separately, or ground up.
I'm not a big chocolate fan.
I like nuts and chocolate. Almond Joy is different because that adds coconut.
Nope, that's nasty too.
I found out a fun fact the other day about Almond Joys. Hold on, I wanted to interject to here. You know John Wayne Gacy? He used to use Almond Joys as that was the candy he would use to get kids. So if you ever see somebody enjoying one of those, you can hit him with that cool fact. You still like it? Because it is gross. Almond Joys are gross.
I don't like chocolate that much, so I like the nuts, and they sort of cut the sweetness because I don't like sweet things that much, especially chocolate based. But a Snickers is delicious. You get chocolate,
peanut M&Ms,
nuts,
peanut M&Ms.
No, I don't like M&Ms. No, sir.
I just don't like chocolate that much. So
well, I also hate milk chocolate.
I don't like chocolate that much either.
I hate milk chocolate. I won't even eat it. If it's an option, I'll just eat something else. I like dark chocolate or white chocolate.
It's weird.
Milk chocolate. I know it's hot take. That's what we're doing here. That's why we're here. We're here for the hot takes.
All right.
That's like an old man
again
thing.
Since you think we skipped you.
You did skip me.
Okay. Do you want another one?
No, go ahead. I gotta think of something else.
Okay. On the same TikTok thing, reaction, and there's YouTube's about it. Reaction videos are dumb. You're just watching. You're taking somebody else's content and you're just staring at the screen. And sometimes you make a face. Sometimes you go, "Wow, okay." And especially the people who they're just like. That's the whole video, and you're just watching someone else's video on half the screen. They'll have the screen with someone's face just staring at it. And even if they're funny or reacting to it, they're still just stealing other people's content and using it.
Every time one of those shorts pops up with the little person in the corner and they're literally just commenting on stuff, I get so angry I could throw my phone across the room. Because I agree 100-fold with what Matthew just said. They're stealing the content. I don't care about their take. Let me comment on it. I'm the consumer. I don't need a third-party consumption of this content. I don't need somebody else to consume it with me. It's dumb.
We should start commenting. We should start reacting to reaction videos and just roasting.
Yeah. Wait, you don't like reaction videos?
No, they're dumb.
I like.
He's not talking about YouTube reacts. No, that's not what he's talking about. He's talking about it's like a live feed of that video, and then they're just reacting to it in the corner. You know what I'm talking about? He's not talking about an
Twitch,
old traditional.
Twitch. That happens on Twitch a lot.
He's not talking about YouTube reacts. Are you? I'm not talking. Are you talking about on TikTok, there'll be a cooking video.
Yes.
And
they'll be like,
those are
dumb.
Oh, what are they doing here? They're putting cheese in this macaroni. Oh, they're stirring it up. Wow, that's cool. Those are dumb. Those are bad, but when it's try not to laugh like Mr. Beast, those are funny.
Oh, yeah, I told Paul this. You might want to cut this out. I don't mind though if you keep it in. It's kind of funny. I told Paul this. What I like to do when I live alone at home, when I drink sometimes, I'll go like if I find a really funny stand-up bit or whatever, I'll go on YouTube and I'll look for black people reacting to the white person stand-up bit, and I'm like, they like white. Well, first of all, black people reacting to things, they react the best to everything. Okay, magic, comedy. you want a black guy to react to it, so I'll do that. It's just like I'll go on for hours watching reaction video, the same video. Like
I'm going to err on the side of caution and move on to the next topic. Floor, like cabinets that are on the floor. Dumb. Who designed those? Who wants to bend down and get stuff every time they want to get something out of the cabinet? I emptied out my cabinets on the floor level, and I got a shelf, like a floor to ceiling pantry, freestanding shelf. Moved everything out of my cabinets, put it on the shelf. It's dumb. Like
you put things on the bottom on the floor shelf that you don't get a lot, like pots and pans.
No,
but you shouldn't have to get down
open
there.
the cabinet. You got to dig down in there. You got to everything falls over because you never organize it because it's the floor level cabinets. You open it up, stuff falls out. You got to be like, oh, that goes back, and then you got to put it back in there. You got to make room right in there. It's annoying. And so
I got this.
My strategy. So what I've done is we put drawers like cabinets that the drawers pull out and lift up.
So I got something. I just had a funny idea, so I kept laughing about what Matthew just said about the cabinets because it's so random, but it's a good take. Like it's a hot take, and I agree with it. But it's so random that makes me think of this. Like maybe Matthew's just like going around his house, ready, like looking for a hot take, just angry about something, and he's like sees his cabinets. He has to bend down to get like his pot, his cast iron skillet. He looks back and he sees like, you know, when you bend down, your butt's kind of touches your heels for a second, and like you're like that, like you just kind of crouch down, kind of like a duck. Like Matthew looks back, his butt cracks out, and he's like, "Oh yeah!" Pulls out a notepad. Hot. This is dumb. This is dumb. Nothing should make your butt crack come out to get.
No, what really did it is that we always put our like trays, like our baking sheets and stuff, in this cabinet on the floor, and every time we open that cabinet, something falls out, and it makes a loud noise. It rattles everywhere. I can't find anything, and it's annoying. So
You know what is dumb though too, along the same theme, is those like fake drawers on sinks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dumb. I hate them. Why? Why not just put a piece of wood there? It's dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not going to be a
Lazy
real drawer,
architecture.
don't put it there. It's more work to do it though. You got to put a drawer face on something that's not there. You could have just left it there on its own. That way, no one gets confused. No one tries to pull on it. No one's like, "Oh, I wonder if this is real." Or something else is dumb on the
Fake
same topic.
Drawers are similar to napkins.
Mhm.
They're in the same like category. They're unnecessary.
Yes.
They serve no purpose.
I forgot what I was going to say. Any more hot takes? Well, this will be a recurring segment because every time I get a hot take, I put it in the old YAWG idea file. There are currently 98 ideas.
You were
in
about
this
to say
idea.
something.
I know, but that's what it was. So when I was taking everything out of our cabinets, and we moved our trash cans. So I took everything out of those cabinets. They're on the floor, and we put our trash cans in there and had like a pull-out drawer. So we're like rich white people you can't see our trash cans. Whoever put the shelf, like there was a shelf, like splitting the cabinet in half, like up and down, and they put it in there. Not normally you would have like little brackets that you put the shelf on top of so you can take the shelf out if you need to get it out. These people routed grooves into the sides of the cabinet and slid it in from the back. So the only way to get it out would be to take the back off the cabinet, which I couldn't do. I'm not taking the cabinet out. So I got a hammer and just beat it out. But yeah.
So hold on, because I got something in this. Well, first off, I want to let Matthew. I think you just came up with your own. Like this is like your thing now. Like you're real passionate about it. Like this is because like now Bowen's like Bowen's on the hunt for psychopathic traits. You're on the hunt for hot takes now. That's like that's your thing now. That's your, so I think that's something we can definitely go for.
No, man, he's just a liberal. Okay, all they do is complain. You can cut that out.
So anyway, to end this out, I got a funny story about a hot take. So I got I downloaded Reddit again because I was like, oh, I just want to see what some of my old R subreddits are up to, and I saw unpopular opinion popped up, and I was like looking through it. I was like, oh, let's see what people are saying, and because it had one comment was like highlighted, had so many awards, but they were sarcastic words. Somebody had the nerve to say, and they just said it confidently. They said, I think. And they had this big, long message about it, that why the original Star Wars should be remade. And then like I'm saying, you already know how Reddit is. It's like this toxic place. They went off. Like this man, I'm surprised they're still breathing. They haven't broken into his house. Cause I'm like, I just can't even think of like how they said he was a horrible person. And then one person commented and said, never in the history of mankind has there been a more accurate description of what you've put in this subreddit, because it said unpopular opinion, and he put that he wants that, and I was like, dang, dude. And then someone said, I will literally
that sub is just
someone said, I'll send you $50 cash right now if you post that in our Star Wars.
Moving on to our next topic.
no.
We're each going to pick one dish. If you had to have one single dish per meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? So breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we'll even add a snack and a dessert in there if you want. So who wants to go first with breakfast? You can have one dish for breakfast, a different dish for lunch, a different dish for dinner, and then a different dish for snack and a dessert.
Cereal. This is easy. Cereal.
Breakfast,
no
you
doubt.
pick cereal. What cereal?
Fruity Pebbles. Easy. Never gets old.
Fruity Pebbles. You have Bowen for breakfast? Okay, Bowen, your turn.
Peanut butter, Lenny and Larry's cookie. I eat them all the time for breakfast.
That's the worst one. Are you
Oh,
dumb?
that's good.
I don't
Good
think we can
stuff
be
with
friends
chocolate
anymore.
milk.
That's the worst. I would
No, it's
have.
not.
There's
soft.
so many. I would rather eat that little one, the little keto one, than eat the peanut butter one. Dude, there's no way you like
peanut
that.
butter ones are
There's
good.
no way. No
Yeah,
one
I don't like
buys them.
delicious. With
They put them on the shelf
I
so
like-
no one gets them. They put them out there so they can highlight how good the other ones are. How do you?
it's better than the
spend your
chocolate chip. The
money on
chocolate chip tastes peanut butter tastes. It's like fluffy, almost like a real cookie. Chocolate chips is hard.
I like
It's
chocolate
soft.
chips
I like
the most.
soft cookies.
The chocolate chip is the best.
Chocolate
and
chip's
the
good.
triple chocolate is the second.
I
best.
also buy
the
that.
white macadamia nut is the next. Then you have the sugar cookie, and then you have poop. I would rather eat poop than the peanut butter one.
The sugar cookie's too messy.
It is.
So anyway, I'm gonna win this
Talk
automatically.
about a hot take.
Mine is gonna be a McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. The best thing on the McDonald's menu. I don't like McGriddles; they're gross.
That's dumb.
Bacon and cheese biscuit. Okay,
Well, sausage, egg, and
Lunch.
cheese McGriddle is their best breakfast sandwich, so you
false.
chose wrong.
Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Okay, Boone.
No.
You're through lunch.
The McGriddle, they started putting syrup in the bun.
McGriddle
Nobody else
is
was thinking
gross.
about that
No
before.
one wants syrup.
McGriddle is
I don't want
amazing.
syrup
You're
on my
wrong.
sandwich.
Man, you couldn't
Yeah,
be
it's a
more
sweet
wrong.
and savory thing.
I don't like sweet. I don't
Matthew.
like sweet. Why would I want sweet on my breakfast?
Cereal.
Everything for breakfast is
Cin-
sweet.
cereal, cinnamon roll,
Pop-Tarts.
I treat Amber like an alcoholic when she eats like chocolate at like noon. I'm like, Amber, it is noon and you're eating chocolate. I don't like.
Yeah,
only
he's
time I
gonna
eat
eat it.
So,
it's a nighttime food.
I'll eat some
what do you
of this
think?
pizza for
What's a
breakfast
donut?
tomorrow.
What is a
9
donut
o'clock.
in your
No,
mind?
that's fine. That's
What
fine.
is a donut?
I ate a donut for
A
breakfast
cinnamon
and I
roll.
want to like my stomach hurts. My stomach hurts.
This guy.
It's like I just
Pop-Tarts.
gross.
Nobody believes you.
My lunch is going to be
There's no
peanut
way.
butter
I
and
don't
jelly
like sweet things
sandwich.
for breakfast.
That's my lunch. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Gosh,
That's my lunch.
so generic.
That's not generic.
Out of
Actually,
any
I think
food
they're
in the
going out
world
of
for lunch,
fashion.
you're picking
No one
peanut
ever
butter and
likes them
jelly.
anymore.
You could have any dish in the world. Any dish in the world, peanut butter and jelly and fruity pebbles.
Well, that's why I asked if I could have all three, because I would just pick peanut butter and jelly sandwich for all three. Okay? It's that good.
No.
It's that good. Perfect.
Why would you only pick peanut butter and jelly? We could have any kind of variety. Okay, Bowen, your turn.
For a snack, you should do the peanut butter and jelly in a jar. Or like the peanut butter and jelly, yeah.
In a cup. You just put it in a cup.
Okay.
Dog. You got to put it in a cup.
Bowen.
For
go.
lunch,
Mm-hmm.
lunch,
Correct.
Chipotle.
Mm.
Give it to me.
What in the heck? Look at y'all just kissing
it to
each other
me.
over that.
Bowl. And I'll take it home because I've got wraps.
you
little
serious?
keto wraps.
I thought you would at least say like a club sandwich or something like that. Like
Okay.
I was thinking about
Encroaching
going
onto
to
my
Penn Station.
territory, a Penn Station chicken artichoke sub would be my lunch pick. Artichoke sub. This is a hot take.
I mean, we're talking
put
about
this back in the
time
hot takes.
travel.
Do you even put
The
mayo
art-
on it? Do you like mayo?
You have
Yeah,
to put mayo.
That's the best sub in
If
the,
you don't put
Yeah.
mayo, oh,
It's
Yeah, I was gonna
disgusting.
say I did, but for some reason I thought Matthew didn't like mayo.
I like mayo.
I had that
I'm a
in my
mayo
head.
boy.
I'm pretty sure Matthew has a hot take on every sauce. If it isn't hot sauce, he doesn't like it. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
I like mayo. No, I don't like
Ketchup.
I don't like ketchup or mustard. That's about it. So my sandwich was a chicken artichoke sub from Penn Station. You got to get the mushrooms and the chicken, and I added steak spice to it.
What did
I
you
had
get?
I got a
We heard that
cheesesteak,
part.
but and I've had a club. Oh,
my
actually,
gosh.
funny
Disgrace.
story. At my trainings, they Alan brought Penn Stations for the Fayette County schools. He literally brought Penn Station, and I was like,
Catering.
Alan, Alan, what? Catering? Yes, he had. Oh yeah,
The
I
catering,
didn't know what you said. Yeah, he had hands full of the boxes. I was like, I remember what that was like. I remember what that was like. That's what I
Did you
told
talk to him?
Yeah, I talked to him, and then I ended up getting the
Well,
club.
my
They only
first
had the
weekend,
club,
my new
Italian,
job.
and the turkey provolone.
I've still got a stash of cards. They're all
No, you don't.
expired, but
No,
they
you
don't care.
I don't listen. Don't listen to him to brag. This is like a thing you hold on to. Like it's like a sad thing because I've asked you to use those cards before, and magically they're never there.
I don't have that many. I forgot.
Magically,
You
they're
only
never
put one
there.
time.
No, you're gonna go in.
Okay,
It's gonna be
and
Lord
I
of the
don't
Rings, and
believe
they're
you
like,
forgot
you have no power here because your papa don't own them no more, Bowen.
Okay.
I'm echoing it.
See your time? I still have a master key to all of them. Okay, so they can deny me all they want. I'll be back later that night.
Okay, Bowen. What
I don't
Boone,
think
did
my
you pick
dad
dinner?
knows I still have a master key.
No, I haven't picked dinner.
Nobody's done dinner.
Okay, Boone, your dinner.
What would my dinner be? KFC fried chicken.
Mm-hmm. A dish, not a restaurant.
Fried chicken from KFC.
Okay, there you go.
That's what he said, just backwards.
I know.
That is what I said. Just literally. Word for word, dude. I used the exact same sequence of words. And Matthew was satisfied. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
All right, Bowen, you go.
I don't know. You go first.
This is an easy pick. I'm gonna go with. So this is where actually it's not that easy. There's two dishes I get.
Just
at
say
Aranda's.
Aranda's. Just
These are Aranda's plate or there's a Texas fajitas. And I'm tempted to go. I get the Aranda's plate more because it's less calories. Because the Texas fajitas comes with tortillas. I think over the time I'll prefer the Texas fajitas because I can make the Aranda's plate out of the Texas fajitas. I just got to put queso on the meat and it's the same thing. So I'm gonna go Texas fajitas. That's chicken, steak, shrimp, onions, bell peppers on a fajita plate. Then on the side you got rice, refried beans, guacamole, 3 tortillas, and some shredded cheese and queso. So
Okay, to defend Boone, I said Chipotle, and because you like that restaurant, you didn't make me specify a dish.
yeah, but
I
I
said Chipotle,
Chipotle
you're
like you
like,
get
pick.
like, you just get okay. What are you gonna get at Chipotle?
I did say bowl afterwards, but you didn't hear me.
Okay, there we go. Well, when I think of Chipotle, I only get the same. I get the same thing every time. So I just think, oh, that's a dish. With KFC, you
we
can
should get a
like,
word count
chicken.
for how
I
many
usually
times
get the
Matthew
same thing
said.
too.
We should get a word count for how many times Matthew has said the word Aranda's on our podcast. Like total count from all the
probably do that.
episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's
Vaughn, you got your dinner
I
yet?
guarantee it's a high number.
It is. It could be ongoing.
What did
Count
Boone
Amber.
say?
Amber,
Oh,
go
KFC.
review every single podcast we put out. Have a counter in the top corner with the Ronda's count.
Like a little hand clicker. She's just sitting there listening, hand clicking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boone was
because I had
KFC.
to-
I was Ronda's. Fried chicken KFC.
I'm gonna have to go because I can't leave it off my list. I should have done this for lunch. T-Bells, the $5 box, whatever they're putting in it. Except for
That's a
here
good one.
recently, they're doing breakfast as the $5
Yeah,
box. I came there.
yeah,
You don't
they haven't
understand.
done it
Listen to this.
recently.
I rolled
That's
up.
an all day
pulled up.
thing.
Always was like. I always just get the $5 box every time. Whatever they put in there, I'll take it. I roll up. It's breakfast. I'm like, I don't want breakfast right now.
No,
The
that's-
person's
you're
like,
wrong
what can
there,
I get
buddy.
you? I froze. I stalled. I was sitting there for a while. I was like, give me a second. And I had to like look at the rest of the menu. I told them what I wanted, and I was like, wait, never mind. I got something else. I was all over the place.
This is a hot take. Taco Bell breakfast is fire. That crunch wrap with the hash brown in it, with the sauce, is amazing. But they stopped serving breakfast like at any of the Taco Bells near me.
Yeah,
Like-
but it might be good, but if it's not what you're expecting to get from the $5 box for lunch, if you're like, oh, I want
No,
Taco
I
Bell,
could eat.
you
I
don't
could eat a
think
breakfast sandwich
first.
any meal of the day. Like Boone's peanut butter and jelly. That's me
Breakfast
breakfast
is good
sandwich.
all day. I eat breakfast for lunch all the time.
Okay. Next we got dessert. Or we'll do snack first. Snack, Boone. Go. Uncrustable.
That's good. That's good. That's real good. No, I wouldn't put that. I would put just like a couple spoonfuls of Nutella.
Just gross. You're a gross human.
Peanut butter.
You're going
Couple
Nutella,
spoonfuls.
peanut butter? Both of you? What's wrong with you all? A snack.
With a glass of chocolate milk.
So this is
That's
going
not
to
a
be
snack.
a
That's a whole
childhood
meal
favorite.
now. It's a whole meal
Snack
now.
of mine. A child's favorite snack of mine was you get plain Lay's, okay? You put them on a plate. And you sprinkle cold, shredded, sharp cheddar on top, and you eat them. It's amazing. That's my snack.
Wait, you don't melt it?
No, cold.
I don't know about that.
You put cheese on top of what now?
Plain Lay's.
How does the cheese just not fall off?
You scoop it on there like a chip.
Why not melt it?
I don't know about. I don't like
You
it.
It's
tried
gross.
melting it?
Yeah,
I guarantee the
it doesn't
flavors
turn
are
out
good, but nah, melting sounds
It's a good snack.
sketch.
I used to
I mean,
dip
not melting.
plain Lay's in sour cream.
No, I've discovered actually a new snack I've been doing because I get the flaming hot veggie straws. It's like 40 of them or 100 calories, and then I dip them in some cold white queso.
Cold.
That does sound good.
Mhm.
Queso's good, cold, hot, doesn't matter. It's queso.
Yeah, but he's got the flaming veggie straws. I think you want to heat the queso up.
no, I do.
No,
Matthew, have
no.
you had the zesty ranch veggie straws? I've been getting those recently.
eats
They're
those.
Yeah,
amazing.
those are my favorite. Yeah,
Those
There's
are
some on the
so
ground
good.
right behind
They
me.
got so much like spice or whatever you'd call it, powder. It's got so much flavor.
Matthew, it looks creepy over there. Looks like there's maybe a ghost pop out of that door.
I don't know. I can't find them. Amber brought some in here, and then our dogs knocked them off the table, so they're on the ground behind me. But yes, SC Ranch veggie straws are delicious.
Okay, what's your?
I don't like
dessert?
the green ones. Boone dessert.
Actually, Boone,
McKenna doesn't either. You're so weird. Just eat them. Just eat
they all
them.
taste the same. I've never
Gosh,
noticed the
dang.
difference.
Are you telling me you pick them out? Are you telling me you don't?
No, I
pick
eat them. They're just not as good.
Oh my gosh! I just eat them. I just grab a handful and I just throw them in the mouth.
The green ones taste
Okay.
too veggie. Okay, they're too vegetable.
It's fun to eat them like a rabbit eats a carrot. Like
That's good too. I get a little creative too. Like I'll bite the side.
I
of
didn't
it
know
and
we
grill
were
a hole.
we were a veggie straw podcast. Veggie straws, please sponsor us.
Dessert. Donuts. Long John. Maple topped, cream filled.
You stole my dessert.
surprised you didn't say cookie dough. Penn Station.
No, donut is so good, dude. I was gonna say cheesecake, but if I'm gonna be honest, it would be a donut. You just can't usually get a good fresh donut at nighttime when dessert happens.
Cheesecake is my favorite dessert, but I think I'm gonna do it. I rarely get this, but for some reason it just popped in my head and it is delicious. But those blondies, is where it's like hot brownie with ice cream on top and like caramel drizzle all over it.
That's good. That's good.
My dessert
I think
is going to be
caramel is
little,
is underrated. I think caramel.
Don't show McKenna's brother. Trigger warning.
shout out my mom. So I like cheesecake, but it's like a little too dense for me, like a regular baked cheesecake. So my mom makes these non-baked cheesecakes where you just take Cool Whip and you mix it with cream cheese and sugar and like lemon juice, and they're amazing. And that's my favorite dessert because it's a little lighter than a normal cheesecake, so you can eat more of it, and it's amazing. So I'm going my mom's.
Tell you, how
cheesecake.
picky
Shout out,
are you?
Mom.
How picky are you, Mom? This cheesecake
I
is too
don't-
thick. Can you lighten it up a little bit, Mom? Please.
No, I
Please?
don't. I'll eat a cheesecake. I just don't feel good afterwards. But when I eat this light, airy cheesecake, then I feel great.
I've never had it. I love cheesecake.
Okay, I'll get my mom to make us one for the pod.
I got a hot take for Chris Bowen here to end the podcast on. It's a hot take and dessert. Just hit me in
Honey
the
bun cake?
head right here. Cinnabon, the honey bun cake. Put more icing on it, Chris Bowen, please. When you don't put icing on it, I don't know what I mean, but when you put more icing on it, it's amazing. Put some cream cheese on. Go a little crazy, okay? I know you're going to be triggered here because you do this for every event. It's good, but more icing, my dog. More icing. All right, that's all I got to say.
Chris Bowen, I love your honey bun cakes. Don't let Boone get you down.
I like the soft
Needs more icing.
moistness of it.
Needs more icing.
All right, that wraps up today's episode. If you got any hot takes, shoot them at us. Listen to all our episodes in the past. Go listen to our old podcast called Tales from the Table. See you guys later. Love you all.